time in Bath to uncover its amazing past and understand who and what made it the fantastic city it is today. Bath's history actually dates back to well before the Romans. So who was actually here before them, and what on earth are all these pigs doing everywhere?
I love an urban legend. You know those stories that are passed down from generation to generation about a place or a city? Why a street's named in such a way, while in a particular pub they wear a hat on a Tuesday. Bath's the same. It has an association with pigs. All over the city there are signs of it. On the tops of buildings there are acorns, which are a delicacy for our oinky friends. Now, I'm going to meet someone who I hope is going to make this story clear to both you and me.
I've come to Parade Gardens to meet author Jem Roberts, an authority on the legendary character at the centre of this unusual origin story and the wearer of the finest cape you ever did see.
So, as the story goes, tell me about Prince Bladud.
A generation before the digging for the first foundations of the city of Rome, the King of Britain was King Hudibras.
Yes.
And his son, Bladud, was sent away to Athens to learn about what princes needed to learn about in those days, maths and magic. But when he returned
I'd love
home,
it if that's all I had to learn in life, maths and magic.
But when he returned to his home, his dad put his head out the door and said, "Get lost, Spotty." He could see he was covered in red spots.
Is the suspicion that it might have been leprosy that he picked up?
That's one of the legends, but it was a plague, so they wouldn't let him back into London.
This is where it gets interesting in relation to Bath.
He went on foot to the foothills of Salisbury Hill, where he saw a farmer, and he begged him for a hunk of bread or a job, any job.
In exchange for tending to his pigs, the farmer offered Prince Bladud somewhere to live, his pigsty.
He still has this condition.
And now the pigs are also covered in the big red spots as well.
So he's given it to the pigs.
I'm afraid so, yeah.
Human to animal transmission, not a good situation. And this is where the relevance to Bath comes in.
He woke up to find these shouts of oinky glee, and he found these pigs rolling in the mud.
Yes.
And he had to lure them back up on dry land with acorns and clean them up like the naughty pigs they were. He found that all of those red spots had gone. So he jumped straight in that gloopy pool, and when he got out, he found that he was cured as well.
Would it be right to say that Prince Bladud was the first person to discover the healing properties of the waters and the minerals and the muds in this area?
Exactly. He created the health spa right here.
Legend has it that after his miserable father passed away, Bladud became king and established Bath as a city before meeting a sticky end.
What happened to then King Bladud?
That's where maybe you're getting a few Greek myths folded in, because apparently he died Icarus style by jumping out of the Tower of London with a self-made flying contraption and plummeted straight to the ground. That's where Bladud's story ends.
Listen, mate, I'll buy the pig stuff. I'm not buying the rest of it. Whether he was real or not, he's part of the city of Bath. Thank you. Now I get it. Now I know.
So it turns out the Romans might not have been the first to discover the amazing spa here after all. But the health benefits of the waters alone.